Hello everybody, this is Iced Blood. Welcome back to A Realm Reborn. It has been a while. Hi there, Ellion. How are you today? He's raring to go. So, okay, full disclosure, I've done a bit of work off camera. I have a very specific reason for that. I needed some money for something that we will see at the end of this particular episode. But for now, just know that I got a bit of gear, I got a couple levels, and there we go. I like these little poses here. Let's go back to default. Alright, here we go. So, like I said, it has been a little while. My apologies for the delay, but exciting news. Today's episode of Final Fantasy XIV is very special. Because it is my 100th video. I have reached triple digits. That seems very important and rather special to me. So, I figure, what better way to do that than to have an extra long episode. So what we're going to do, aside from getting on with the main story and going to the banquet, which was what we did last time, we're going to look up. Oh, this is happening again. The game always lags a bit, seems like, when I first start it up, but eventually my new Black Chocobo chick will come back. Is he... This lag is so weird. Anyway, thing is, I've unlocked a couple of... There it is. There he is. There you are. Alright, come with me. I've unlocked a couple of Thaumaturge quests, thanks to my current level. By the way, look at this. I love this. This poor chocobo chick was as yellow as an ear of million corn before one day being doused in black ink by a random passerby bedecked in silver accessories. Try as the chocobo keeps might, none were able to remove the taint, and thus the realm's first black chocobo was born. I love this. This is new. Last time I played the game, there wasn't those little descriptions for the different little pets that you get, so I thought that was awesome. So anyway, like I was saying before I interrupted myself, because that's how post-commentary works, apparently. We're gonna do my Thaumaturge quests before we get back on with the main storyline, because they unlock every 5 levels, and I have 2 of them. Let's do this. Let's make sure we are in proper shape. As you can tell, I have no money now. There's a very specific reason for that, and like I said, you'll see it at the end of the video. It is a rather ridiculous thing that I decided to do, but I am very, very happy that I did it. So, let's see what's going on at the ossuary. That word. I still can't get used to the word ossuary, but I love it. It's awesome. So anyway, let's talk to Master Boki and see what we've got going on. Hail! Ooh, yes! We're going to get Scathe. Oh, we already have this. Oh well. Alright. Come, Ellion, the yawning abyss beckons once more. Today, Kokobezi will instruct you from the chapter entitled The Threat of Superiority. Alright. Threat of superiority. We gotta, you know, keep vigilant about that. You are come for your lesson, Ellion, then heed well my words. The threat of superiority. Ah, how magnificent the intimidating power we wield. Flames sear the air, ice frosts the ground, and lightning flashes with blinding incandescence. But not all are cowed by our elemental fury. Ignite not your flames, summon not your ice, and strike not with your lightning. Know you this threat, and stay your hand against such foes. Seems rather dramatic. Once you cut away all the overblown imagery, the passage draws attention to an important tactic. A wise Thaumaturge does not engage in battle against opponents he cannot defeat. Alright. A fine example would be avoiding conflict with Ul'dah's multitude of furious merchants. These soulless, ravening creatures are afflicted with the madness of insatiable avarice. Do you perhaps recall the crate of ether you retrieved from the Amalja bandits? Well, a number of irate peddlers have arrived at the guild with the gall to demand recompense for the few measly vials we emptied as our just reward. All right, yes, we drank the entire bloody box, but the point is that the guild cannot presently afford to pay such a sum. Thus, I pass on to you the secret of my last and most potent defense. Shameless weeping. All right, I like this. I'm not speaking of a few tears here. I want you to stride right up to these tyrannical traders and cry your eyes out. Okay, so we have yet another emote quest. Let's toss that emote onto the bar just to make it easier. Let's see, where's cry? Cry, cry, cry. There it is. Alright, so there we go. And let's go do some groveling. Seems like my guild masters are not exactly the most trustworthy sorts. Alright, so let's see what we got. We will cry. Oh, how can you be mad at that? Well, you needn't cry about a few vials of ether, lad. I'll tell you what, you dry your eyes for me, and I'll take care of the loss out of my own purse. That was simple. Alright, let's try it again. Let's get a better view for I want to see this. Oh, the chocobo's trying to comfort him. Look at that. Alright, son. I know you're the one who chased down those Amalja brutes for us. I'll let it go this one time for your sake. Okay. So, one last time. To the ranting merchant. It's not that... Oh, dear, I'm not angry at you understand? It's those 5 ether-addled brothers I take issue with. You tell them the next time this happens, I'll have the price taken out of their unprincipled hides. Oh, well, alright then. I will delay... I will delay. That's Freudian. I will delay the message to the guildmasters personally. That seems rather poignant, actually. Alright, so that's it for the first leg of this one, I assume. Let's see. A masterful performance, Ellion. The sniffling was a nice touch. You will, however... encounter foes who are unmoved by such piteous wailings. Take this recent request, for instance, which I've nominated to serve as your next trial. A team of scholars has asked for authorities to destroy a cursed relic they unearthed known as Momo's urn. While pottery is by and large immune to tears, it is the Alacran thieves that subsequently stole it that concern me. The Alacran are an organization of criminals, not normally known for their gentle or understanding dispositions. Rather than attempting to engage an entire gang of their thugs, I would suggest you neutralize the threat to your person with a well-timed sleep spell. The Alacran have been seen traveling in the southeast of Drybone. Find them and destroy the urn they carry. Drybone, is it? Well, that's lucky. I did a lot of leave quests to get the money that I needed. Yeah, okay, thanks, Frederick. So, as it happens, the leave quest that I did, happened to be in Drybone, so... I know where that is. I think... He says as he forgets where to go. Alright, well, I think... Can we use the Chocobo Porter? I think we have enough money for it. Oh, we might not, though. It's worth a shot. We'll see. Okay, let's see what happens. I love the little Chocobo chick. Look at him. He's so precious. And we match right now, because that's important. I do like the robes. I don't know if I mentioned this when I first got this thing, but I love the robes. So I got the hood on, and it looks really... I don't know, it looks cool to me. Let's see. Here we are. Okay, Mimi gun. Let's see. Let's talk to you. Chocobo Porter. Well-met traveler, etc., etc. And here we go. Off to Drybone we go. I'm going to take the intervening couple of minutes to talk a little bit about what I was doing off camera. Because you might wonder, like, what the hell? Why would I do such a thing? This is a Let's Play series. Why would I do things off camera? Well, maybe that's, maybe that's not so weird. Main reason I did that is because a lot of the stuff that I did was rather tedious. Any of you who've done Leave Quests before know that they are rather repetitive. They're useful, definitely. And they got me the money that I needed for my little pet project, but for the most part... oh, that's another thing I did. I got some levels in Archer. And some minor levels. Just kind of testing the waters a little bit, and I got some commendations from Guild Hests and a couple other things like that. It was all very, very repetitive, and I figured, you're probably not going to want to watch me do that. I'm not going to subject you to a bunch of repetitive grinding. Now, I'm one of those weirdos, I may have mentioned this before, and don't mind what I'm doing here, I'm just checking things out. Occupying myself while the Chocobo does his thing. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to grind. I do like the grind. It's something about it just feels... Well, it's not good while I'm doing it. Granted, I mean, let's face it, that's not exactly fun, alright? I'm not saying that grinding is a fun activity. But the results of grinding I tend to appreciate quite a bit. And like, for example, I was trying to get money. But by using the guild leaves to do it, the leave quests or guild leaves, what are they called? Are they called both? I don't know which one is appropriate. But by doing that, I gained a few levels in the process. So I think 5 or 6, honestly. I think, because I'm pretty sure... Did I unlock both the ones that I have? Like I said, it's been a while. And again, sorry about that. I promise not to let this happen again. It's been a month, I think? Yeah, not good times. So we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. But suffice to say, while I enjoy grinding for certain things, I'm not going to subject you to it, because it does not make for good gameplay footage. I'd venture to think that MMOs in general, the way they're built, it makes kind of for a tricky Let's Play experience, honestly, because a lot of the stuff is rather repetitive in general. It's not quite as engaging, at least not in the same way. So here we are in Drybone, and we're going to head down to that spot for our new quest. So we've got to find the urn, Mormo's urn. I think it's a Mormo's urn. I remember doing this the first time that I played the game, but I honestly do not remember how it's done. So we're going to learn together. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too badly. A lot of the beginning quests of the game, I think I've gotten to level 39 as a black mage on my old account before I had to replace it with this one, basically. So I've been through most of the... Yeah, no. Can we... Let's see, how... Ugh. Alright, well, that's fun. But... You know what? It doesn't look like... I don't think we're gonna manage to do this. I suppose it's worth a try. It's worth a try. In any case, I've been through quite a bit of the early game as far as the main story goes. I think, at least, I may have gotten to the middle. I'm honestly not entirely sure, because I don't really know how long the main story is. I've heard it takes upwards of 100 hours, but I don't know if that's, like, just the story itself, or if that's just how long it's taken certain players to do it. It might be a lot shorter than that. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked up much for this game in terms of progression because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, because I knew I was going to play through it, and eventually I realized that I was going to record it. So I don't want to be spoiled. I want this to be effectively as blind as it can be, considering that I've played somewhat extensively before now. I think this is the third time I've made this character, for example. Because when I first did it, the first time I made it, no, I think it's the fourth. Is it the fourth? Probably. If you count my beta experiences, I think I've made Ellion 4 times, because I always knew I was going to be the Lalafell for my mage, so that was never something for me to question. I was never like, this is always going to be my main character, I think. In any case, as I recall, this early stuff, and this is definitely early because, you know, max level's 50, and a lot of people, I'm sure, would say that the game doesn't start till you reach level 50. Like, I've seen people talking on chat that say that none of the classes are all that interesting until level 50. So, it's not, I don't think it's out of the realm of plausibility to say that level 15 to 20 is early in the game's progression. And so this stuff tends to be easy, so hopefully I won't have any trouble. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what we got. We got to wait, and then levels above 19 it will be synced, so I will end up having a synced level. That's somewhat new, actually. That's kind of cool. Nice thing about grinding some experience, I guess, is that now I get the experience of a synced level, because I'm now... Okay. I'm now above the level of these quests that I'm doing. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to do this? So they said to use sleep, right? So let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna have him be asleep for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And if you hear any background noise in the course of this video, my apologies. My cat has decided to claim the desk on which I have all of my equipment. So, I would, like, postpone this and like, re-record the commentary, but it's been so long and I've tried so many different times to do this that I'm just going to go ahead and hope for the best. He says as he gets ambushed. Oh, good. Okay, so... Cannot... No. Oh, this is not gonna go well, because I... Yep. Alright, let's see. Nope, that one's already woke up. Okay. Can I outrun him? Can I do that? There's the urn. Alright. So, even if, when I die, we know where the urn is now. Antidote, of course, did nothing. Okay, back to sleep. Is this gonna work? Nope, he's awake. Crap. Okay. An antidote would have been nice right then, possibly. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's try that again. Okay, so tactic did not work the way I thought it would. But now we know where the urn is, and we know where the enemies are placed, and the main mistake I seem to have made there was that party of 2 that I didn't anticipate. So let's see if we can't fix this up. Alright. Echo grants you strength beyond your limits. What's that mean? What does that mean? You are asleep. See, so I get... Oh. Huh. Okay. That actually could be useful. But the quest said to use sleep, so I'm gonna try that one more time at least. Okay, so that's where they are. Shit. So I am very careful not to get the party of 2, and I forget that one. Lovely. Alright, so let's make sure that we don't catch their attention early. I'm already at... God damn it. Why did I... Okay. This is a wash. We're not gonna survive this. We are definitely not going to survive this, I don't think. In fact, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I think. Okay, so there's the urn. There's no other way to go, so... Alright, and here they come. So let's... Oh. Oh! Well, alright. Never mind. that was still a learning experience. Now I know that the echo means I can handle these guys. See, I thought since they were, level question mark, that I couldn't defeat them, so the point was to avoid them. But it looks like the echo, granting strength beyond limits, means that it's fine, Ellion. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. No problem. So now I have a whole different tactic. This will be the last time we do this. Hopefully. We'll see. The echo lets me kill these things. So let's just do that. Alright, let's get in range and just do it this way. Oh, yeah, this is going to be no problem. Not a problem at all. I figured it out. And this time I didn't even have to look up a guide for it. I just had to try a couple things. And see, that's the kind of thing when I talk about this playthrough being somewhat blind. I didn't do any outside research for this playthrough. I mean, I've watched some videos over the course of the, year or so that the game's been out. But for the most part, I didn't do any outside research for this. The only time I did actually look something up was for that one quest back, last time. I think it was last time, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. It's been a month. I think it was, because it was the quest that kind of got our... Basically, it got the Sultana's attention. So, I think... This is a fine example of what I mean when I say this playthrough will be blind, because I had no idea what I was doing, and now I do. Very simple. The sleep spell was just to keep the party of 2 from bothering us. That was it. That was it. So this won't be an issue. I do wish I had that healing spell, though. I'll have to grab that. I'll have to grab that soon. That simplifies a lot of things, because I will acknowledge, I will be first to admit, I am not the most efficacious magic user in the realm of MMOs. I'm not very good at avoiding getting hit. Which you'd say, well then why the hell are you playing a mage? That's the whole point. Flavor. But anyway, let's see where this goes now that we finally figured out how to get past it. Let's see. Ellion, a moment, if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. Ah, Busey. There you are. Gary Busey. I mean, Coco Busey. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously, so I followed you. What have we got here, then? Couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned. Oh, good. This will end well. Hi, guys. Oh, dear gods, where did they come from? Didn't you pay attention? They came from the middle of nowhere. Okay, so he looks like the mage / healer. So I want him out of this. I will deal with the temperance dude. Let's try that. Okay, that's fine. Busey can handle the other dude. He's got more than enough damage. Okay, so that's excellent. Excellent, excellent. I'm fine. Don't worry about me there, Busey. Where's the other dudes? Are they way up there? Oh, there they are. Hi, guys. Let's see. Am I in range? Can I put you to sleep? Will you leave me alone? That didn't go so well. Alright, so do not trust the AI assisting you to know that you've put a monster to sleep. What is he using? Like, what is Busey using to fight? Because clearly he's not a thaumaturge. That's what he wants to be, but he's not. So what is he fighting with? A club? I can't tell. I suppose it doesn't matter so long as the job gets done. Alright. This is going rather smoothly, actually. Busey's not so bad. I don't know, maybe his brothers are a little overprotective. Okay, so that part's done. That was simply incredible, Ellion. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. You're not so bad. Don't be down on yourself there. I mean, your head looks like a chestnut, but... I became an alchemist in the hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. Poor guy. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! What? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo the Void Sent? Well, yes, I am Mormo, but I'm one of the nice Void Sent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you'd be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune, fame... I'm not really interested in fame or fortune, but perhaps there is one thing. I'd like to have etheric power to equal that of my brothers. Dangerous road there, Busey. Power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability burned deep within your spirit. It will be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. What more is there to think about? Open the lid! Not so sure you want to do that. Oh boy. Oh boy, I know where this is going. Open the cookie jar. Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Mormo may have been lying. Really? Come, Ellion, it's time we're leaving. Oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? Jesus. And that is that. Yes, this will be such fun. I mean, it will be nice to return home after all this excitement. Oh boy. Lovely. We're in The Exorcist. Alrighty then. Well, that took an unexpected turn. I'm sure this won't have any repercussions, though. I'm sure we'll be fine. Jeez. Okay, so we're done here. Well, do I want to just? I'm right. Yeah. Okay, we might as well. We'll do that. We'll use return. What other use am I gonna have it for anyway? We'll go back to Drybone and take another porter, I think, and we'll head on back to. Check. Okay. Yeah. Could probably walk. I don't think it'll take too long. And really, I don't have much money. On the other hand, I mean, it's not like I'll be out of it for long. I mean, it's relatively easy to get, but we'll walk. We'll go the long way. It's fine. So, okay. I'm not the only one that saw that coming, right? Like, I mean, that was entirely obvious. We're gonna have to kill Busey, aren't we? I don't want to, though, but I feel like that's probably where this is headed. I honestly don't remember how this one goes. I know that I unlocked Black Mage on my first account, but I don't remember how. I don't remember... I know this plotline comes back, but... oh, there we go. Right down there. Okay. Okay. So we're heading down, basically. I think he has to do with the actual quest to unlock Black Mage. See, what I'm wondering about the way the job system works is, like, I'm part of the Thaumaturge's guild, right? Like, obviously. And I'm learning from these guild masters, right? But Black Mage is the job, the advanced version, basically, of, you know, the advanced version of the Thaumaturge. So when I unlock Black Mage, because it's gonna happen, because Archer 15, Thaumaturge 30 unlocks the quest. Have I basically outclassed my guildmasters then? Like, is that the key there? Or is, like, Kokobuki, for example, is he a Black Mage? Just teaching Thaumaturgy because it's where you start. You can't just kick things off as a Black Mage. You've got to learn the basics first. Like, because he has the look of one. I mean, he's got the whole all black, you know, motif. He doesn't even have any of the red kind of offsetting it like his brothers do. So, like, is he a Black Mage? Or will I become more powerful than he is? Basically, when I unlock the new... When I get the... I think it's a little crystal. When I get that Black Mage crystal, will I have outclassed Buki? Or will I just have kind of gained, like, an equal standing with him, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure if they ever... I guess the only recourse I have, honestly, is to just see what happens when I unlock that. But I do wonder... Because I didn't get very far into Black Mage. I think in my first account I got to level 39, was as far as I got. Now, Black Mage is unlocked at 30, so I had 9 levels worth of Black Magery to kind of figure things out. Now, that means that there's a full 11 more, right? And I think that means that there are at least... what, like 2 to 3 more job-specific quests that I would have gotten if I went up to level 50. So, you know, maybe some of these questions I'm having will be answered by those quests. We'll definitely have to see. That is definitely something we will be covering in this series. I don't know, honestly, how this will end, because I'm not entirely sure how far in the game I can get, considering my skill level. Not to say I'm particularly bad, but... I do know how dungeons work in games like this. They get, you know, increasingly complex. And for all I know, I might hit a very solid barrier later on. But I think, at the very least, we will definitely see the end of the main storyline. At least the storyline as it was laid out when the game launched. Because I know there's added parts to the main scenario post-launch that just kind of adds on to it. So... the original end is not the end now, but it will definitely get to the original end. I don't see that being an issue. Alright, Basie, we finished, I think. Welcome back, Ellion. I'm glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobusi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well... odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? Yeah, Ellion's forthcoming. Busey was at your trial? It's extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a Thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you're ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. Oh, it's neutral. Okay, got it. As I'm sure you're eager to test this incantation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. When do I get his robe? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Yeah, we're fine. I think we have basically everything already, so we'll just take the money. Yay! Scathe! I love this spell. It's good for capping things off and, you know, killing. Just because, you know, I don't want to waste a fire on an enemy that only has a sliver of health left. That's very useful for... Scathe is also very useful in that it's instant cast, so, you know, as soon as you hit the button, it hits. So there's no charge time. So how do I want to do this? Let's do that, and then I think, yeah, we'll put fire 2 down there, and I think we're good. All right, so let's see. Okay, no, I think we got a new shield and a little cudgel, but I think we'll stick with my staff. It's magical. I got it from a Leave quest, so I think we'll stick with it. Alright. So I already have this. I got that from somewhere else. Oh, those would be good. I'm gonna get those, I think. I'm gonna get the dress gloves for a very specific reason. Okay. That's fine. Ellion, you're safe. I feared you'd fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Uldar? Each case involves at least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ugh. Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and growing with vitality. It's time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokoboha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat of Perplexity. This is funny because it's obviously you're supposed to have a few levels of time before this quest, but since we waited, that just seems really weird. He's like, oh, you haven't heard of this? It's like, no, I just got here. And you were... Anyway. Ha! Greetings, Ellion. Are you once more prepared to peruse the pages of Power and Peril? Then let us begin. Again with the alliteration. Jesus. Anyway, alright. The Threat of Perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. I'm sensing a pattern with this book. But what terror descends when, from all sides, those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe? Multitudinous, huh? I actually don't know that word. What was that college education for? Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic mage slayer, and he, or she, proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall, courageous companion to accompany him in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial... Kokoboha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Ellion's training. Uh-oh. The town is buzzing with the news of yet another slaughtered thaumaturge. The mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nofika's wells. I would have Ellion aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trail is yet fresh. Ellion may have tolerated your interruption of his trial the last time, Busey, but you're hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Ellion to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You've secured the services of a stalwart swordsman? Well, then, that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day. Perhaps... Come now, Ellion. Let us be about our business before Kokobo has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nofika's wells. Was that Kokobusy? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Because... Alright. Well, that was fun. Alright, I guess we have no recourse but to, see what the possessed little alchemist has to say to us. I know that they use the term stalwart swordsman because of the whole alliteration thing, but notice that Busey didn't actually say anything about a swordsman. He just said a warrior. I'm guessing that has something to do with the fact that, you know, the main tanking classes in this game, one of them is a gladiator, and the only weapon they can use is a sword. But the funny thing is, they don't turn into warriors. The warrior is the advanced job version of the marauder, actually. The warrior turns into the paladin. So, that's, I don't know. Seems odd to me that they would make that reference. But, whatever. I guess it's just, you know, part of the programming. Like, obviously, you know, he knows what's going to happen, you know, because it's all part of the programming of the game. So, I don't know. Slight oversight, I suppose. Either way, I'm sure this quest will go smoothly and we won't run into any problems with crazy possessed Lalafels. I think I need to kill you. I feel bad about killing giant tortoises, but you're part of my hunting log. If you want to blame me, blame my guildmasters. They're the one that told me I should kill you. And clearly I had no recourse but to listen to them. I love how that works in these games. Like when you get a quest and you just do something like blatantly like evil almost, or just flat out weird, and it's like, well, the quest told me to. I feel like part of role-playing in these games, especially in games like, for example, Warcraft is a good example of this, I think, because there are a ton of quests and there actually isn't a main storyline to follow. So I feel like in games like that, and somewhat in this one too, because there are plenty of side missions to take, the idea of role-playing is to pick the missions that fit your character concept. The issue being, of course, my character concept for Ellion is a bit of a absent-minded professor. He's unpredictable, and it's hard to really dictate what he's going to do at any given moment. So honestly, the idea of him doing everything the game has to offer is kind of makes sense. Ah, Ellion, so good of you to come. My Rogadin friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. He's not creepy at all. Not the most subtle writing in the world, I will admit. Excuse me. But I do have a certain fondness for creepy guys. So I kind of like Busey's new role here. Very interesting. Mormo, what you've done to him. I know it's you. You little scamp. Whatever the hell a void scent is. I mean, I guess it makes very clear sense what the frickin' void sent are. They're things from the void that are sent to the living world, material plane, whatever it's called. What's the name of this world? Because I know Eorze has a continent. I think this world is called Hydaelyn. I think it's the name of the crystal that we saw. And I think it's also, you remember the beginning of the game, I think. I might have my things mixed up. But either way, Hydaelyn, I think, is the name of the world. So, whatever Hydaelyn is called in terms of, like, the plane of existence, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Clearly that's what Void Sent are, but still. I want to find out about them anyway. Did you uncover anything incriminating? Yeah, some bloody things. Here you go. The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Ellion. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid. Uh-huh. Alright then, I guess we have a tank to help us. What the hell? Oh, I know what those are. I think they're hunts, right? Like S-rank hunts or bounties or something like that. They're random, like, max level characters, well, monsters, I suppose, that randomly just show up and explore various areas of the game. Don't want to mess with him, though. Clearly, I'm pretty sure we're outclassed, being as how he's got, what, 29 levels on us? So, there we go. So, oh, this seems like a perfect place to hide. Frickin' above 24. Okay, so we've already caught up to the whole sinking ceiling. Sinking ceiling? Anyway. Alright, let's see what happens. Soul Sucker Imp. This will end well. And there we have the Stalwart Swordsman. The demon shows its claws. Indeed it does. He's... Focus on Magickin. Alright, I guess Magickin? Anyway. I will do that. He's definitely a gladiator. And fairly resilient, actually. But not very efficacious at his job. Considering this Soulsucker Imp is still focused as he is on me. That's the whole point. Oh, okay. Do I have to? Can we make this? I probably should put the big one to sleep. That would probably be the best way to handle this, but I have never been a bastion of good decision making. So clearly I don't feel like learning my lesson. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're okay. The swordsman doesn't seem to be doing so hot, but he should be fine. Because this one's going to go, and then he'll only have one opponent to worry about. That'll be fine. If I had my healing spell, I'd be able to help him a bit, but I do not. So, alright, let's... Oh, oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. He's got cure. Nice. Alright, so now we've still got the one to deal with. Looks like he healed himself there, I think. Alright, so... Yeah. Alright. Let's get things back in order. Let's not die. Alright, thank you, thank you. Clearly now we have Mage Tank. And Mage Tank needs Healer Tank to help him live. Okay, let's keep you in place. You're almost dead. Never mind. Alright, there we go. We win. Okay, so that could have gone more smoothly, but hey, we lived. And honestly, that's all I can really say. What's that line from Johnny Cage in the first Mortal Kombat movie? They're standing, or we're standing, they're not. What more do you want? That's pretty much it. We killed the imps. We lived. Who cares if we did it horrendously? Yeah, I probably should have put the big imp to sleep like the warrior said I should. But oh well. Let's see where this goes now. Because I honestly feel like, I think like each of these quests basically only has one like combat element and then a bunch of storytelling and maybe some gathering. But we've already done that, so. It seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. Splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You're full of crap. I killed them all. What the fuck was that? Anyway, you wouldn't wish to report to Coco Boha that your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadin has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do? What to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a simple imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now, before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. Sure. All right. Fair enough. I will walk straight into your trap, you little fucker. And we'll see where it goes. Sewer syrup is still there. We will avoid him. I really don't feel like getting sucked into a giant blob of, like, evil jello. Be like a gelatinous cube from D&D, and that does not go well. Yeah, this seems good. I'm sure the imp is right here. This is going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, yep, we're all good. It's all good. Thank you for interrupting my cutscene. Ooh. Hey. That is not Coco Busey. Well, it is Coco Busey, but a Coco Busey possessed by the void scent that escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. He's corrupted? I'm shocked. And you, my dear, mana-rich Ellion, were to be next. I've wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. A pity. This has been such an amusing charade. However did you see through it? I'm Coco Busey's brother, how could I not? It's time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you? Destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead, you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Coco Busey's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. Oh, it pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Ellion. I will remain here for a time and collect my thoughts. Gather my thoughts, collect my thoughts, same thing, whatever. Alright, I guess we'll leave the guildmaster to his musings. I want his costume. That's a cool-ass robe, I want that. And we'll go back. We'll go back. Let's see here. We're down at the bottom, so we need to go back up a level, basically. Where are the stairs? Do you have an elevator? I guess not. Alright, fine. I'll go the long way round. We will go through the mines. Wrong story. Anyway. Wait. I can just jump over this, right? There we go. Okay, so there's the stairs. Hello, stairs. Up we go. Alright, so after we finish this quest, we're going to get our new... I don't think the weapon's going to do us any good, but I think the armor might be useful. We'll see what happens. We'll do that, and then we will see where the main story quest will take us, and I'll get to show you what I did with the money that I earned and subsequently lost. Look at all these creatures that are powerless to stop me. I kind of understand the void sense, like, cocksuredness. Is that a term? Can we use that? Is that a word? I'm going to say it is. Cocksuredness. And it definitely seems to fit the bill when we're talking about a demon, right? I mean, let's be honest. Up those stairs, the 80 Sins of Sasimo, I think is what it was called, which means, again, I think that sounds like a Lalafell name to me, which makes me wonder, like, was Ul'dah founded by Lalafells? Because I love that notion. It seems really cool. I don't know why. Like, it's like, oh, little things. You know, little people can't build impressive things, but clearly that's not true because, well, look at Santa's elves. I think I'm kind of talking my way into a corner here, aren't I? Never mind. Instead of saying potentially offensive things and risking the ire of the entire Lalafell population, let's just see where this quest goes. Back inside, on the steps of Nald, and back to the tomb. It is rather morbid, isn't it, that the Thaumaturge's Guild is actually in a tomb? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because it sets the mood, and I feel like I may have mentioned this before in the series, but it just seems really odd. I wonder if the Thaumaturge's Guild like doubles as a mortuary, or maybe they're embalmers or something. Like, is this where you prepare the corpses of the dead, or do you inter them? I don't know. Anyway, Ellion. Kokobuki has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die, you understand. Thank you, Yurtui. I've yet to inform my brothers of Kokobusi's misfortune. I've yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike. Minimal risk, and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer for my hesitation and my cowardice? 4,000 or 5,000? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we've uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground, where Kokobusi's face is unknown. And, though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of actions. Pray leave me to my musings, Ellion. Sure. And we're going to pick up these. Yeah. Alright then. Let's see. Put them on. Oh, yeah, there we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so we have finished up our current quests for the Thaumaturge's Guild, which leaves us with a matter of tradition, according to the quest log. So let's go talk to Mistress Momody, shall we? I think we shall. I could use the Aetherite, but that seems somewhat lazy. Let's just take the long way round. You may have just heard my cat taking a flying leap off my desk. My apologies. Okay, let's see. And another sprint. This probably would have been quicker to do if we just used the crystal, but whatever. Anyway, looks like Valentine's Day is going on. Yep. Definitely. Alright, here we go. In we are. This is the quicksand. Hello again. Momody. Welcome back, Ellion, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Anyway, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient tradition, all guests to the banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion... Come on. Move forward. The earrings serve as a security measure. There we go. The Sultan sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Okay. Actually, that's kind of an interesting way to do it. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Alright, there we go. Clearly, I'm good at this. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Alright, seems simple enough. Let's go to the Goldsmiths Guild and pick up our security measure. I actually really like that idea. Nice bit of local flavor. The idea of like special earrings as like a, what do you want to call it, a name tag, a passcode. That's kind of cool. I like that. So let's go pick those up. Alright, in we go. And eventually we'll have to come back here because eventually I want Ellion to pick up the crafting classes. But greetings! Is there something I can help you with? Ah! Ellion, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momody didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard. You see, only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momody. So, you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take Her Majesty's safety very seriously. Look at the little chocobo jumping up on tables and causing mischief. I love you. You're a nice little chocobo. That's my pet. I like my pet. I wish I could name him. That'd be cool. Shut up, Mathy Nevp. I don't need your blood money or whatever. Okay. Back here we go. And yep, clearly the Aetherite is the best way to travel in town. I should have known better. I should not doubt myself. Okay. Let's talk to Momody again. Picked up your earrings yet, Ellion? Why, yes indeed I have. Here's the box. Let me just... Well now, looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Oh, that's not worrisome. Okay, now then. I hope you're feeling sociable, Ellion, because you're about to hobnob with Ulda's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. All right, then. So, we picked up our earrings. So, what we're going to do is get ourselves dressed up. Because we don't want to go to the banquet dressed like this. Look at that. That's just not good at all. So we'll put those on, and then I'm gonna get myself dressed up. There we go, and then we'll get these and these. Look at that. There we go. Okay, so this is what I needed money for. I wanted a suit. And there we go. Nice. Get them all classied up. Get them some glasses. And, okay, we don't want to... Never mind. I'll do that later. All right, so here we go. This is what I spent 36,000 gil on. A suit. This is mainly for the wedding part of the game. If you get married and you want to invite people, this is what they wear. This is the best man's outfit. And since I was able to buy it, I thought it'd be perfect to have for this occasion, because this quest comes with a cutscene. And this is it. Ellion, your big debut in Ul'Dan High Society. Fuck yeah. I love it. Alright. The banquet's being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade, and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Not a problem. I have them on, as you can see. I look dapper. Don't you agree, Chocobo? Yeah, you know what's up. Right, well, reckon that's everything. Try not to let the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself. We'll be fine. Yep, okay. Chocobo was distracting me. I didn't notice the dialogue had changed. Anyway, let's do this. Now, I understand, on an empirical level, on a logistical level, I wasted thousands of gil to get something that is ultimately inconsequential, and there's no fucking reason to do it. But I love this. This was just for me. It isn't what caused the delay in getting this video out, but it is the reason I have 300 gil. Because of course I had a lot more last video, as I'm sure you will recall. But I like this a lot. So, you know, that's it. That's all the justification I have. And I really feel like it's all that I need, because look at him. He looks amazing. Don't try to deny it. So, alright. Let's join the banquet. A banquet hosted by Her Majesty the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. Excuse me. We're honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. That's right. Damn, well, better be honored to receive me. I'm a badass, ain't you heard? Alright. Here we go. This is the only reason I got this suit, is this cutscene right here. I know it's ridiculous, but can't help it. Look at him. Oh, he looks awesome.
All hail the Sultana.
Ah, hail.
Your Grace.
Reborn.
I love this.
By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanimo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'Dan and dear friend to the crown.
Who is it? Who could it be?
Honored guests, I give you our champion.
Oh, it's me. It's me. Yes, of course.
And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Look at her little shoes. He looks awesome. I love this.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'Dan is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
Oh.
Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
Well, you've got big-ass swords. Murder them.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power.
Uh-huh.
I am truly grateful for all you have done
Shut
for
up.
Ul'dah. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
Shut up!
So bright. Almost like by the 12.
Yeah, I found it.
Tell me true. Have you been troubled
Shut
by
up.
strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether?
Well...
Yes, you are like they were.
Who? What?
Allow me to explain.
Oh, good.
Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago.
What happened?
The day we lost them.
Oh. Not quite what I was hoping for.
None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us.
But...
But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare.
Huh.
It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light.
Makes sense.
When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve.
Well, that's very
We
flattering.
must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all.
There we go,
One
Hydaelyn.
she gave to you for a reason.
Oh, there's got to be a way to get rid of that sound.
Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds.
I'm listening.
Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Alrighty then. We're going to get ourselves a nice little flashback here. And this is a rather serious one, so I think I'll step out for a few minutes, let you enjoy this. I don't want to have my little, Mystery Science Theater thing interrupting this. So, I'll be back.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kaspamul, Soginin Wese Dotul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat way. Kiskat toga hearts waddle dawns. Sees Nigem. Feastun the only lamra Satai dawn.
And we are back, sort of. How you feeling, Ellion? Said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I'd have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you getting enough rest, Ellion? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Anyway, I'm glad to see you back to normal. No offense, but looking after you is getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. He said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Okay then. Well, before we do that, I think we're going to let Ellion rest. Thank you for joining me on this extra long 100th episode. To anybody new, I have 50 subscribers now. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Ellion. Yeah, you're tired. I'll let you go to sleep. Chocobo, you keep an eye on him. Alrighty, I think that's going to be about it for me. We're going to let Ellion rest, and we'll pick up next time and see what the General wants. So, bye-bye.